Hi y'all, welcome to the Grace Journaling webcast. I'm your host Susan Lee Rose. Today I'll be showing you how to make this cute little thank you card that I'm calling Aren't You Sweet? I'm using the honeycomb background that I taught you how to make in yesterday's webcast, which I'll link in the description below. Please visit my YouTube channel Grace Journaling to view my other videos. If you enjoy them, please like and share them. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to be updated whenever I add new videos and tutorials. You can also find me on my blog at www.gracejournaling.com or follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Grace Journaling. Enjoy today's show. Alright, to get started, we are going to have a piece of 100-pound craft paper. It's going to be cut to 5.5 by 8.5 and then score it at 4 1/4. The honeycomb paper is going to be cut down to 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm going to be using my double-sided tape to mount it to the front of the card base. I really like the way this paper turned out. I think it's really lovely. So we're mounting it onto the front of the card base. Now I'm going to take a piece of craft paper that's cut down to 4 1/4 by 1.5, and I'm going to be mounting it onto the top, on top of the honeycomb paper. And this is where we're going to be placing the sentiment. So I'm just going to mount that on there. All right, so now I'm going to stamp the bee. I'm not sure where I originally got these bee stamp from. I've had it a while, so I have no idea where I got it from, but if you recognize it, I would love for you to let me know in the comments. That way I can give credit where credit is due. So I've cut out this cute little bee stamp, and I'm going to be putting some foam mounts onto the back to raise it up off the card to give it a little bit more dimension. Now I'm going to also stamp out a second bee. And again, I'm going to cut it out, and I'm going to use the foam mounts to mount it to the card. So, cute little bees. So again, using the foam mounts, and I'm just going to attach that onto the front of the card. All right, I'm going to clean up a little bit, and we're going to set the card aside, and we're going to start working on the sentiment. I'm going to use my Sizzix Big Shot and this piece of pale yellow paper. I'm using the Stitch Nest Labels die from Stampin' Up to make the cute little label. And then I'm going to use the Stamparatus to put the sentiment on that. The sentiment I'm using says Aren't You Sweet, and it's from the Sentimental Wordfetti stamp set from Sweet and Sassy Stamps. So I've got that on there. I'm going to put some double-sided tape onto the back of it, and I'm going to mount it to the darker yellow paper. I'm just mounting it on there, and then I'm just going to kind of cut around it so a little bit of the darker yellow is showing on the sentiment. And then I'm going to use some foam mounts, and I'm going to put them on the back of that and mount the sentiment onto the card. Right on that craft paper strip of fabric. Now I'm going to go in there with the my favorite Wink of Stella. I don't think I can do anything without having Wink of Stella on it. I'm going to do it around the bees, if I can get it to work. Around the bees and around the outside of the sentiment label. And then I'll be finished with this cute little card. I really like the way that it turned out. I think it's really adorable.